Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and I'm live, y'all. I know it's been a minute. I ain't been live in about a week, okay? Well, I ain't been live all week. But hello to all the people. Thank you to those who are tuning in to live. Thank you to those who will be watching the read of the play. Everyone is greatly appreciated. Happy Saturday. Happy girl, what is this month? Happy Black girl. Black History Month to everybody, okay, for the February of 2023. Okay. Look, the delusional pack is round here. They back. Okay. I was like, why is these people really on this show acting like what they doing is cool? I don't. So Jesus needs to fix it. Okay, wait. I gotta put my lipstick on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on, cause I forgot to put on lipstick. Okay, hold on. And okay, cause I'm gonna come on camera, and I want to come on camera with my lipstick on. Because, you know what I'm saying, we want to do the whole full look of it all, the whole full JayLeesCorner of it all. But yeah, these folks around here being delusional as well, okay? And I feel like the people who we knew was going to fall and crash and be a whole just not so good situation, we can see, the forest through the trees, okay? But y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, okay, please make sure to take 1 good second to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and. Okay, it's the thing to do. Do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Y'all know, like the video, comment in the comment section, share the video as well. What is it? Like, comment, share, subscribe. I think that's what it is. Okay, I know I've been going off YouTube for a week, so it's gonna take YouTube some time to put me back in the algorithm, okay? But I'm back. Hey, hello. I got my braids back, honey. Got some color this time. So I come back looking different, okay? But I'm here nonetheless, okay? But again, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, okay? I'm having a good day. I'm really sleepy because I did not get much sleep. I had to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning to get my hair braided. And, that took 3 hours, and I need a nap. Okay? But I had to come out here first to give y'all the review, the live review, okay, of Love After Lockup Season 4, Episode 38. Life After Lockup starts, is it next month? I think it starts in March. I think it's March. I can't remember. It's either March or late February. I don't know how many more episodes we have for this season of it all. But I can't wait to get to life after Lockup. Yeah, I am good. Look, the winter. Look, the winter has been wintering here in Michigan. Okay, um, I feel like because it's cold. Okay, it's cold, like single digit cold. We had one winter storm with a lot of snow. The snow has not really melted at all. So I've been in a winter funk, okay, for like the past 2 weeks. I did not feel like doing my hair. I've been in jogging pants and sweatshirts. Who don't like my sweatshirt? Y'all don't like Biggie? I like Biggie. I like Pac. Okay, I ain't with that era. Okay, but this is when I went and got my hair braided in. Um, and I was like, girl, go get your hair braided. Okay, go. Because I didn't, I go get it, go, let's go. So I feel like, this is making me feel a little bit better. And I got a color, okay, brown, because I was like, get something, don't go and just get the black. Don't go to get the black or whatever. Get something different. Okay, get something different. So, I love the color. I love my braids. And I think it hopefully will be in a better mood. But we have warmer winter weather coming, meaning it's going to be in the 30s and the 40s. So that's great. So I can at least probably next week, put on some regular clothes and not have to throw on, Ugg boots, jogging pants, and a sweatshirt because it's freaking freezing outside or whatever. But thank you very much. Okay. You can't not like the Biggie story because it's Biggie. Okay. It's Biggie. Okay. But yeah, I have not done a live since I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Well, whatever the 31st, whatever day the 31st was, that was my last live. And now that my energy was off, I just fell off because the weather is stupid here. Okay. Because I'm used to Michigan weather. I am. But for some reason, this season, I was like, not seasonal depression, but I was just like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? But I got braids now. So hopefully my mood changes once I put on some real clothes, Monday or Tuesday. Okay. But thank y'all for loving the braids. I love them too. I did post them on IG. I did not post them yet on my tab on YouTube. Okay. But we are here to discuss these foods. Okay, these foods right here. Now I want to let me share my screen while we letting folks come in the room because this is how YouTube works. When you are off of YouTube for a few days, it kind of knocks you out the algorithm. So I'm aware most of y'all probably won't even know I'm on live when y'all watch this replay. I have to get myself back in the algorithm. Okay, so I get it'll be a little bit of a minute, whatever. But yeah, I want to go to Monique and Derek's page because Monique and Derek were like, oh, we're gonna put a photo shoot together. Okay, and all that stuff. Love, right? Thank you. Come on, hair. Come on, hair. Oh, thank you, Marcy's on the books. You look so cute with the braids. Thank you. Look. I have not had braids. Well, since before I got them in December, I had not had braids since I was, I think, in my 20s. I don't think I had braids at all in my 30s. I may have had braids once, like some cornrow braids, but not. I haven't had these kind of braids, like individuals, whatever, since I was in my 20s. I think, if not my teens. So I do. First of all, these were not the braids that was even around in my teens and my 20s. So it gives me a whole different feel. I still feel a bit because it's cold today. Okay, I was freezing, say going in get my braided, but again, I'm hoping as the weather starts to change, my mood will as well. And I hope y'all will forgive me when I pop off of YouTube for days on end sometimes because my energy just be off, and I don't want to give y'all bad energy. Okay, but I'm back. Anyway, Monique and Derek posted, photos. They did a photo shoot. I said, oh, a whole photo shoot. They want to show off they love. Okay. Now I follow both. Look. I like Monique and Derek. I do. Not because somebody commented that I think you really the reason you so supportive of Monique is because you fat too. Well, yeah, yes. That's something that absolutely is. Okay. Thank you. Yes, you are here on a live with me. This is not a premiere. It's an actual live. Okay. Um, but I feel like people don't get that plus size people like supporting other plus size folks because why? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Okay, so yes, I do support Monique because I can feel her pain. Okay, but her and Derek did a photo shoot, and she said, "He my king, I'm his queen. Get used to it." Okay, and she shouted out all the folk who helped, make the picture. I like her outfit. I like the outfit that she has on. It's cute. Y'all know I love me a good bodysuit. Okay, love me a good body of the suit. Now, my one friend Derek was like a friend of mine who named it Derek was commented on this picture on my page talking about that's a big ass chair. I was like, first of all, I hate you. It is a big chair. It's just tall, and he's so little. Derek's so little. Now, Derek also commented back saying, "This what royalty look like. Keep taking pics. Keep take." Now we know Derek likes attention. He does. He likes attention, okay? And Monique is showing to make sure folks know that she's dropping some pounds, okay? She's looking good for her man, okay? That's clearly a weight shaper. I don't want to knock anybody for wearing shapers or whatever. What I do feel though is as a plus size woman, I do not wear body shape and stuff because I'm like, my body is my body. I don't want to look smaller. I want to be smaller. So, I don't like that, whatever. But yeah. Let's see. I feel I live in Cleveland. This weather got me. Don't want to do that. We're gonna get into that man family for sure. Okay. But hey, to the folk popping in. Hey, got the praise back. So Mount Perry bread. I'm gonna be good till March. Good till March. But yeah, right. It's the picture. I think some folk miss that the picture on the wall is also them. Okay, so they really out here stunting. Okay, they really be out here stunting. The clothes Monique we're on the show. Yeah, I don't. It's not. And that people need to you need to dress for your body type. I fully agree. However, and I feel like in these photos, she had someone style her because she looks great. Okay, she's showing a little bit of boobage. Okay, a little bit of look. You do not have to be a size 2 to look. You don't have to be a. Let me. You don't have to be a size 2 to be up in lingerie for your man, okay, or for whoever you with, okay, or just come naked. Okay, so I appreciate her just showing folk, hey, I am what I am, and he like it. Okay, now Derek, okay, who goes by the name Live Life True, also posted a different photo of them together. Now, because I be like, girl, I would have said, why did nobody pull her boots up? Okay, you need somebody in photo shoots to see how your boot is leaning a little bit. Like as a plus size woman, when we wear, like the knee high boots, the thigh high boots, sometimes we have to be sure to pull the boots up. Okay, you pull the boot all the way up. All the way up. This photo was just one that he posted. I guess maybe he likes to lean on her titties. I don't know. It's like it reminds me of a bike and a kickstand. I don't know. I feel like who told you to post? Sir, don't post that picture. But he also posts his boo boo on his page. No, she posted this and tagged him. Okay, he commented back and said, 1 second away from you is too long. I'm on my way, beautiful. I ain't going nowhere. Again, they be on social media with girl. Look. Okay. Now he said rest in peace, Virgil. Was the okay. I mean, I know who that is, but I feel like why is that his outfit? I don't know. Anyway, but he don't post that much at all. Even though he has 119,000 followers with a PO box, we not girl. He want gifts. What he said was we the example because the Shade Room posted them. But the Shade Room posted them to be messy. I posted them too, and after I posted them, other folk did. I was like, y'all be girl anyway. But he said we the example. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna let it be. We're gonna let it live. What did she put in her stories? Let's see. I'm glad I get to watch the Miss Monique and Derek show tonight. Cheer me up. I mean, Derek and Monique is for sure one of the couples who most folk tune in to see. Okay, people keep posting them or whatever, but I was like, whatever. I'm y'all. But yeah, they round here as a couple. Okay, they round here as a couple, and I said, I guess so, baby. Let me see. The one where his head is on her bosom took me out. I wonder was this because he don't look so good on the show from how he responded about the CO. I feel like they had already took those pictures before the episodes aired. But they together. Like they be on live now together, whatever. So they're a couple. The brown jumpsuit was really cute. Okay, she is. Monique is pretty. Okay, she is. Thank you. I'm pretty too. She has some good wigs. She do. Thank y'all for liking the stuff. Okay, my pictures. Okay, the pictures, of course. Make bank with it. People be hating on. People be hating on BBWs, but I'm like, get out of our business. Get out of our face. Thank you, Samantha. Stopping by to show some love. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, now, it's 165 people. Did y'all like the video? Did y'all do it? Go do it. Okay, I need some water. Anyway, let's get into the episode for the fool of the list of the nest. Okay, now we know that Gabby and Chris is gone. Okay, so I had to make me a new thumbnail with who is the most popular people on the show who folks are speaking about, and that is these three couples right here. Okay, let's start with Justine and Michael. Now, first of all, a part of me feel like I feel like stupidity comes in different shades, in different colors, and different everythings. Okay? I also feel like people not talking about how dumb Justine seems to be on this show, based on this episode alone. Okay? Because I said, man, what are you doing? These fools both having look. We know last week she took that pregnancy test. Justine is pregnant. Justine, who already has 3 children. Michael, who already has 4 children. She's not pregnant, which will make them have 8 children. 8 kids, and he just got out of prison the other day. Okay? To me, so many people be up here complaining and talking cash stuff about Monique and how Monique is dumb and how Michael is using her or whatever and blah 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 blah. And I feel like so we're gonna be ignoring the fact that Justine, who was like working in the medical field, is knocked up by her prison boyfriend, now husband, with baby number 8. But no one wants to say how stupid that is, how stupid she is, because that's idiotic. Okay, to me, that's an idiotic situation for anyone to be in. For the simple fact of the matter, ma'am, y'all have to. This man can't leave Rhode Island. They live in Pennsylvania. He can't leave Pennsylvania to go see his other 4 kids who stay in Rhode Island, and you want to have baby number 4. If that was my daddy, and I found out that he was up here busy banking his wife, making a 5th child, versus just waiting to come spend time with me after being gone. How long was he gone? He was gone 6 years. If my daddy came home after 6 years in prison, he can't come visit me, but he's making new babies, I would be pissed because you not even giving us time to spend with you. I was like, it's stupid. It's one thing to talk about wanting to get pregnant by your prisoner husband. It's something different to get knocked up as soon as he gets home from prison. Soon as I get home from prison, you should not get knocked up. No, ma'am. Not when you already have a total of 7 kids. No. Mm-mm. No. Now, let me read y'all my notes. Okay. I said, this is stupid. I feel like Michael got some money stashed somewhere and they're not telling anyone about that. I did not want to say he got some drug money, but I feel like it's some money from Michael has some money he don't want reports, the I, the R, or the S. The F, the B, or the I. The D, the E, or the A, the C, the I, the A. To some alphabet agency, there must be money somewhere sitting to where he will feel comfortable enough to tell her to quit her job that has good insurance. The main reason I still have a full-time job while doing YouTube, the reason I will not quit my job to do YouTube full-time right now is because I have amazing health, dental, and vision insurance with my regular job. Ain't no reason to quit because I then would have to get insurance out of pocket. So for her to quit her job, this is my thing. The fact that she found out she's pregnant, she said, I must have gotten knocked up as soon as you got home from prison that first night. So she has to be a month pregnant or whatever. And he's telling you, okay, cool, you should quit your job. Because she's excited about the baby. I'm like, about baby number 8. Now I know she ain't birthed 8 kids, but you're going to be responsible for 8 children in total. Now the fact that she then took her ass driving around here on the phone calling her boss and then quitting. After telling us she likes working. Working is where she's able to go interact with other adults outside of her home. She did not want to be at home as a stay-at-home mom, as a wife, because that was an interaction with the rest of the world. She liked working. After saying that, she got her ass in her car in her nurse's uniform, called her boss. Hey, boss, how you doing? Yeah, so my husband, he just came home, and we have kids, and I love my husband, so yeah, I'm gonna have to quit. This is me giving you my resignation. And I was like, you ain't want, like, you supposed to type a letter up. And the fact the lady said, like, you like today is your last day, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I was like, bitch, you quit, you quit today. Let Ooh, but y'all want to call Monique dumb. Monique has a job. She's a veterinary receptionist. As far as we know, she ain't quit her job yet. I don't know. And her and Michael, I mean, and her and Derek don't have 8 kids to deal with. This fool quit her job. Justine called her boss and said, "Yeah, today's my last day." Meaning she probably left work. Yeah, I gotta quit. And the boss said, like, wow, that really, we're already short staffed. Are you sure you want to do this? You don't want to take some time to think about it? And that really meant was, do you want to take the 2 week notice time frame, or whatever? I was like, girl, about this is made up. No, I think she quit for real. Now, did they reenact her quitting? Probably so. I'll say that. But no, she quit her job. Even if they had to reenact her quitting, she quit her job. She quit her job. She quit her job. Look, y'all be like, that ain't real. Then why y'all watching it? Lord Jesus, okay. My point is, either way it go, Justine is stupid. There is no way I would quit my. Some people do dumb stuff. Okay. Some people do dumb stuff. If even if she wanted to quit, the proper thing to do was give a 2 week notice. Because if you need to come back, you want to have left a good taste in their mouth. If you need them for a reference, because if you can't get back to that job, okay, your next job would then say, "Hey, what happened at your last place of employment?" "Oh, I quit." "Oh, out the blue?" "Yeah, because my prison husband came home and wanted me to be at home." Dumb diddy. Okay. I would never quit a job out the blue like that. Because for me, that's the only way I would out the blue quit a job out the blue and say, "Fuck y'all," is if it was a horrible job that I hated anyway. And she was like, I like my job. I like the people. It's a great. She wasn't a disgruntled worker who was pissed off her. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. She quit for that man. And the boss said, like, I hope this is your decision and not your husband's. I mean, it was Michael's decision. She just went along with it. That was it. Okay. I was like, girl. As adults, there is protocol to how we do things. I know jobs don't give us 2 weeks they fire us. I know it's not requirement for that. But in corporate America, you just be like, you should not burn bridges. If your job fire you, your next job don't know that anyway, because you gotta just say that. But I feel like if you have a good job where nothing's going wrong, they haven't treated you wrong in any way, to out the blue quit, and they short staffed, whatever. Anyway, Michael around there hoping that he can be a rapper. When this fool said he's gonna take care of his family by rapping, because all he needs is one hit song, he's set for life. I said, fool, you can't even leave a house. You can't leave a state, sir. So much so he had to go find a studio. It was some dude's house up in the attic or whatever. He up there rapping in the attic and whatever. I'm like, sir, you should. I have no issue with him wanting to rap. Let the lady work some hours while you figure things out. At least let her keep working while you on house arrest. It's just dumb. He said, "I hope my sneaker business take off." Sir, you want to sell shoes and make music. I get that. You want to be an entrepreneur. But you have to also be realistic. You have 8 kids to feed. Plus you and your wife. Plus your mom going to 22. Can't nobody tell me that Michael don't have some money hidden somewhere from something. I don't know where the money came from. I don't know where the money came from. But in my opinion, that man has money from somewhere, okay, that he is up here, just he has access to. Period. Because no one with a combined 7 kids, one on the way, is gonna say, "Hey, yeah, quit your job. We'll be fine." And you're pregnant too. Y'all know how much it costs to birth a baby? And you want her to quit her, not hey, stay working until after the baby, so your health care can cover the baby birthing situation. Okay, Queen, they got together because she worked with his mama. And the mama said, I got a son in prison. Oh, do you now? What he look like? And when she saw how Michael looked, before he was in prison, he was handsome before, rugged, drug dealer-esque, okay? Uh, they got together from there. Okay, now they married. Lord Jesus, fix the foolishness they're going through today. I have nothing against anybody who wants to be self-employed, who wants to rap, who wants to, as y'all said, sell Alibaba shoes, for $1,000 he got for $299. That's fine. However, you have to make it look like it makes sense. Who gave you the money to buy the Alibaba shoes? Okay, where did the upfront cash come from? He don't have no job. Again, Michael has some money left over from somewhere, okay, where he is able to afford what he needs to afford. And that is the main reason why Justine don't mind quitting her job. Anyway, I know who made that song. Stand by your man. Now we in prison. No. I can't stand by prison dreams that can turn into realistic nightmares, okay? Because I just don't believe in quitting your job a few weeks after your husband get out of prison. Who he been gone? She did not know that man. He was gone for 6 years because he was out here selling the cocaine, the drugs, or the stuff. He was selling, okay, the drugs, all of them. 6 years in, even he said, "I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back." That's cool, but whatever stash of money that man has from whatever he was doing, okay, is what they living off of. Okay, and that's what, because that's no woman feels confident enough to quit their job unless there's some kind of money either coming in, or there's a stack of cash sitting somewhere and you can go grab a couple 20s and 50s or whatever, to go spend. It's cash on hand. Get out my face, Justine. Let's move on to Nathan and Skyler. I was like, Lord, what has happened to the two young former prisoner drug addicts around here? Now, Skyler and Nathan, to me, are two elves of the same coven. Okay, because I feel like they just don't want to admit they probably is going to use again and go back to jail separately or together. However, nothing good has come from any scenes of them. We really haven't seen them like happy and like this getting along. Okay, crack. We would, man. Oh, poor Clinton. Is Clinton and Tracy dead? I know Tracy dead. Did Clinton die too? I used to joke about them to so much. Lord Jesus, crack. Smoke some crack, girl. Let's stop. Anyway, Skyler and Nathan are weird. First of all, Skyler has only been out of prison for 4 days. 4 days. If you can hold stuff together for 4 days, you should be back in prison, or at least in somebody's rehab. Okay, go get Apollo, get away from me with this. Is what it is. Okay, so Nathan was supposed to shoot scenes or whatever. Production can't get in contact with Nathan or Skyler. They knock on the door. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Now, Nathan's friend who was supposed to film with Nathan's friend was supposed to film him come over. Because he has not heard from Nathan either. Skylar mom is over. She like, I think they're using. I think she may relapse. You know, every time she gets out, this is my life. I just wonder if she's dead. I don't know where she is. I got, you know, so she's, you know, panicking because to her, she like, is she dead? And no one knows what to do because, again, they're calling both of their phones and neither of them are answering. They're not at the house and no one knows where they are. She don't have no job, so she should not be anywhere besides either home or at a mama house. And why is no one answering? Okay, so both the mom and the friend think, okay, they probably are somewhere high or something, and they don't want anyone to see them high because she's still, you know, fresh out of prison, and if she gets caught or if she relapses, she can go back to jail. I was like, this is motherfucking crack. It was weird because they're like, no one knew what to do. But everyone felt like they must be somewhere using because there's no reason for both of them to not have been answering like all day. Okay. And it's like 4 hours later. 4 hours later, we see Nathan in his pickup truck and he dropping Skylar off at mama's house. I was like, what in the fuck? Now, first of all, motherfucking crack. Okay, you can't tell me if somebody had the headline of investment crack, it would not be this. He in the car leaving with production. She going in her mom's house and get out of my face. I'm like, how are you upset with production's cameras? You are on a reality show, ma'am. What are you doing? What are you doing? So again, she go in the house. He in his car, so a cameraman gets in the car like, hey, so what's going on? Because again, they were supposed to be filming. He say, you know, we've been fighting all night. You know, Skyler make these decisions or whatever in the moment, and it can mess us both up. You know what I'm saying? It's so rash. You know, she just does these things or whatever. You know, it's just it can mess up. What? Nathan forgets that we saw him flip out before over the whole phone FaceTime thing. Nathan talks as if we've seen Skyler do some irrational decisions out the blue that can harm everybody. Okay. And I'm like, what is he talking about? So he's talking, he's in the car, he's in his truck driving, talking to production. He then's like, you know, and I'm here, you know, trying to handle my emotions or whatever, and I don't want a camera in my face. So please, you know, get the fuck out my truck respectfully. I said, not respectfully. Not respectfully. I think that was disrespectful. And to me, I think what he meant was, I want to cuss and fuss and go off. I can't do that with y'all in my face. I want to be able to be a maniac off camera. And I was like, Nathan, you're a little bit insane. Nathan has anger issues. Nathan needs therapy. So he leaves. Now, in his confessional, production's asking him, like, so what happened? I don't want to talk about that. What? I don't want to talk about that. They're like, why not? And it's like, dude, you on a show. You're on a show. You have to tell us what happened. But he said, I don't want to talk about that. No. Skyler is with her mama. Okay, they talking. Now, she's like, Skyler, what happened? Did you relapse? No, Mom. I didn't know. Not at all. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, look, me and Nathan have been arguing. Okay, we have been arguing or whatever. I went out. I was hanging out last night with my girls. Okay, Nathan was upset because for like 30 minutes, I guess she said for like 30 minutes, I did not have my phone on me and he was blowing me up. And because I wasn't answering, he got pissed. So they were fussing about that, which makes me feel when Nathan said she makes these decisions and she does things that she shouldn't do, or she does things that can affect us both. What I think he meant was she didn't answer her phone for a minute because she just didn't want to. And because she did that, he flipped out. And he feel like he had the right to flip out because she didn't answer her phone. So he's saying her not answering made me flip out, so that can cost me some stuff. And it could have got her in trouble too. And I was like, sir, stop. So she also said that, what I'm saying, so they fussed that night, went to bed. She thought it was done, and he started fussing at her again in the morning. So the morning, she said, Nathan accidentally broke my phone in his car door by accident. Okay, so I broke his phone back. And I was like, what kind of phones do y'all have? Like, one, how do you accidentally break a phone so bad that it doesn't get phone calls? Because I got 2 iPhones. And if either phone gets closed in the door, I still feel like the phone screen might crack, but phone calls probably will still come through. So I was like, what did they do to each other's phones? Oh, they got track phones. Oh. Well, you know what? Them track phones are not sturdy. They break pretty easily. But I was like, why are y'all breaking? It's stupid. It's dumb. And I feel like her sitting up here having to explain, Mom, I went out, I had some fun. We had an accident. I had fun. I did not answer my phone, and we argued all night and then all day. He broke my phone. I broke his phone, and we were both around here just phoneless fussing. And eventually, he brought me to your house. And my question would have been, well, where the fuck have y'all been for the past 4 hours? Because where were y'all arguing at? She don't have no job. So did y'all get in the car and did y'all drive around the town arguing in public? Is that what happened? The fuck? What? Hey, Samantha girl. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like she was lying too. I do. Because I was like, he accidentally broke your phone in his car, in his truck door, meaning he had to close your phone in the door, and that broke your phone. And then you took his phone, and I was like, motherfucking crack. Motherfucking crack. Can't be nothing but it. I was like, this is the weirdest story. And the mom was like, this isn't healthy. That's not positive. You should not be with him. Y'all are both taking time bombs. It's going to be hard to stay clean. Leave that man. And Skyler was like, Mom, I can't give up on my relationship. I have to give it a chance. You know, I won't relapse, but I have to give. I was like, what? Like, what? Girl, first of all, if 4 days into our relationship, we are breaking each other's phones, we don't go together. We broke up. You're not my boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend or whatever. No. Look, this in life, it should be about good ass hugs, good sex, ice cold water, good fruit in the morning, okay, good dick in the evening, a little movie, you know what I'm saying? We go to work, okay. It should not be about fussing, phone breaking, you know, he getting pissed at dinner. I mean, where is the love? Have y'all had some good sex yet? I feel like 4 days out of prison, every night we should be I would not even be like out hanging out with my friends. I'm at home getting my back blown out. At least for the first 2 weeks. I will see y'all on week 3. So a part of me feel like her still wanting to go hang out means you know things ain't all good at the house. It isn't. Does he give good booty rubs? He ain't rub the booty? Girl, put on a little Andre 3000 and play She Lives in My Lap. She lives in my lap. Put on some She Lives in My Lap. Oh, she lives in my lap. Okay, go watch Idlewild. What, girl? She only been out 4 days. She only been out 4 days. Look, if you can't rub my booty good and get me a good cup of water, or get me a Coke and cherry icy from the thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying, good little meal, I don't want to be with you. Not 4 days in. I mean 4 weeks in and we argue. Maybe ain't no look. Couples argue. I'm not saying they don't, but we should not be arguing 4 days out. He may not be good in bed. He might not. He ain't got no good dick. Anyway, they were out here and she said she ain't going. I won't leave. I gotta stay. I want to be with him anyway. Girl, you gonna regret it, girl. You gonna regret it. Anyway, next up we have Ashley and Travis. Lord, the blind leading the prisoner. Okay, this was crazy. This was crazy. Ashley is really out here trying to out white woman, that man's white mama. And I was like, come on now, Mark review. Good booty rub and good food. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Rub my booty real good. We're gonna have some good food. I got be my, because I drink most of water. Give me some cold water. You got cold beer. Okay. Watch some sports. Watch some Cartoon Network. Watch some Netflix. Order some DoorDash. Or cook in the kitchen. I don't know. But it should not be phone breaking around week 2. I'm sorry, around day 4. No, ma'am. But you know, Ashley and Travis, I swear, I feel like Ginny Weasley. Oh, that's hilarious. Ashley is really around here trying to out white women. I guess all white women, So they are officially broke. Okay. They have no money really at all. And so they're on their way to grandma's house. Okay, not grandma's, but his mama's house. Girl, oh my God. This is Little Red Riding Hood because he's the wolf. They go to grandma's house. But he isn't a bad wolf. He just a wolf because he was in prison. This is Little Red Riding Hood. Anyway, they are on their way to grandma's house with a basket of food. He wants to stop. He had not seen his mom in 4 years. He was in prison for how long? 13 years, but he has not seen his mama in 4 years. He's like, look, we have to stop and get my mom something because we can't just show up to her house destitute without no gift. We can't be bums. And I'm not a bum. I don't have any money. We know. And she keeps trying to use this trope of, I don't have any money, we're evicted, we don't have any money, what are we gonna do? I'm just so sad, I don't want to lose you. Ma'am, stop. There are no people around you. If you're trying to GoFund yourself, it's like she's a GoFundMe white woman. Like, I can cry and people should just give me stuff. And I felt like they stopped at like a candle store. Now the candles were $20-something a piece. I'm like, that's just like Bath and Body Works. Okay, that's all. He wanted to get his mama 3 candles. One from him, one from her, and then one like a joint from them all. Her, him, and the dog. The candles came up like $80-some. They could not afford the candles. The card got declined. I was like, oh, shit. Ooh. My worst fear, man, I was at a Coney Island one day. I was at a Wendy's. And my card declined. But it didn't decline. It says something like, it was some weird code thing. But I had been shopping. And so my bank just thought it may have been some fraud or whatever. So they paused. And I'm like, bitch, it's money in my account. I'm saying, I was like, oh my God. Okay, I just gave them a different card. But again, I'm like, what? Didn't know it's possible. But again, that is devastating. Okay. However, I felt like him wanting to do something small was fine. However, they should have got 1 candle. Because they had to scrape together. I mean, like, went in a car and got the loose change to pay the $80 for these. I say, Lord Jesus. Now she in the car crying. I'm just, I don't want your family to think I catfished him, and I don't want the girl. She's saying how for 4 years. In the beginning, she did so much for him, sent him all this money, blah, 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 blah. And now she broke. She's broke. She don't have no money. They're homeless. They were evicted, basically. And she feel like his mom may feel like she catfished him financially. Okay, and I think she just wants all the sympathy because she's a white woman in America who was evicted. I don't have any money, and I want my prisoner boyfriend to get a job. Girl, he has been out for like 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. He's been out for 3 weeks, and they're now homeless, having to go move from Florida to Virginia. I was just like, Lord. They get to the mama house. Because Travis is like, look, we can't show up empty-handed or whatever. I love my mom. It is what it is. Okay, it's fine. They get there. Mama was happy to see her son. Oh, my baby. Hey, you look so great. He is for sure mama's boy. Mama got a bit of money. Because mama house was nice. Mama's basement. I said, bitch, the basement is really nice. Mama was happy to have her son there. She was even, happy to meet, Ashley. However, her concern is their financial situation. Okay. Mama, like, they should not get married because they're engaged. I feel like she got the ring. But mama, like, they should not get married right now because too much is going on. Again, she's broke. She's destitute. They're both homeless. Okay. All they have is that car, them boxes, and the damn dog. If the mama knew they had to scrape together money to pay for them candles, y'all don't have candle money, bitch. Y'all don't have candle money? Girl, they ain't got candle money. Right, the fact that she was still trying to get the nails done. When she said, I have this 20 I was going to save for my nails, I was like, to get them what, buffed? I mean, even here in Michigan, a manicure is like $27. And that's with no tip. And that's just a simple manicure. So, girl, I don't know. But the fact that the mom, like, she's a nice person. My son can be with her, but they should not get married. So mama's giving him a tour of the house. Because, again, he's been gone, 13 years. She hasn't seen me. Mama ain't came and seen him in 4 years. So he had not seen, the estate. Mama took him down the basement. And it's a whole fully renovated apartment. I mean, it's a bedroom, a nice bathroom with a nice shower and a bit. Look. When I had COVID, I would get very, very dizzy for a while, so I could not take showers. Then I had to sit down. I hate baths. I love showers, so I had to get a shower, like a medical shower chair. And I still have it now, even though I don't get these no more. Because once I was able to, be fine, sitting in the shower and just washing your hair or having a steam shower is amazing. Every shower should come with a shower chair. It should just be built in. There should be a bench built in for a bitch to sit down and wash her hair and have a steam shower. Listen to some music. Get to I don't know, do whatever, girl. So when mama showed, I said, that's a nice shower. It's a shower bench built in. Okay, it's a kitchen, girl. Everything was down there. Everything. And mama said, yeah, this is the basement or whatever. I want y'all to stay here until y'all get yourself situated. Because, again, that's my son. I have not seen him, and he's been gone 13 years. I want to get to know my son. I can get to know you. Y'all are homeless. I'm offering y'all a free place, a free place to live. It's away from because the mama is wherever else. But I'm like, it's enough space there to where if they down there fucking, mama ain't gonna know. Unless mama's down at the door listening, mama ain't gonna know. Tracy, girl, a steam. When you wash your hair, sit in the shower and let it steam. Okay, if you go and get a bench from wherever, I love it. Okay, yes, the mom thing was it was a free Airbnb, and the mom was like, I want to offer y'all to stay here. I'm like, where else y'all gonna go? Y'all could not afford the candles, bitch. You can't go nowhere else. Okay, broke ass Ashley. I don't want to be monitored. I don't want to be watched. The mama gonna be watching. Girl, bitch, you was homeless. You was hungry. I would have said, where else is you gonna go if you don't stay? Y'all drove there because you didn't have no fucking money. You didn't have nothing. And you wanna, because now we did not see them say no. We just also did not see them say yes. I would live there. Not when I like my space. I ain't homeless. But if I was, I would say, thank you, mama. Thank you. She didn't give them a room in her house. She didn't say, yeah, I'm upstairs and y'all can have the bedroom down the hall. No, it's like it's like a bungalow type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, it's a whole space for them. Yes, he had to change his attitude to mamas, but I feel like, that's what I said, they didn't say no. She was just apprehensive. Oh, really? Really? I don't know. Oh, what should I, girl? No, bitch, accept. Okay. Now, we then see Ashley going to, where did she go? Like a Salvation Army, a thrift store. She went to a thrift store I said, bitch, you broke and you buying jewelry? You don't have no money. Why are you buying jewelry when you can't sell what you already have? And when she showed the man her website where her stuff costs thousands per piece, he said, if I had this, I'd be rich. I was like, maybe he should help you sell it. This is my thing. When you are at a store and someone is saying, hey, if I had that, I could be rich. Ask him, do you know anyone who wants to buy this? Because if you can help me, with my site, we can maybe partner up. I can give you a percentage. Okay. He then even said to her, hey, you want to work here part-time? Because going through his jewelry, she was pointing out what was good, bad, or indifferent. You need a job, bitch. I can't believe that she's around here just turning down help. Why was it? Because in those thrift stores, people come in and they donate stuff, and the workers don't really know, nothing. That's why when she said, I'm a jewelry purveyor, he like, you want a job, man? I need you. You see, just tangled up and everything. I need some help. Okay. Ashley is stupid. And I feel like the reason her business is not, I think COVID was one reason why I failed, or why it's failing, or because whatever. I feel like she don't think smart at all. And so Travis at home talking to mom. The mom like, son, look, you can be with her, but I'm telling you, like, you should not, don't marry her yet. The mama said, live with her for about 6 months, just so that you can be with her in the real world. When Travis said, Mom, we're a good team. You know what I'm saying? We're a good team. You know what I'm saying? It's more about us having each other's backs. Okay. I talked to her for 4 years, 5 times a day, every day. I know her. I said, sir, you did not know she was broke. You got out of prison and had no idea you were about to be homeless 3 weeks later. You think you know her. She's showing you now that she can hold secrets that are devastating to your livelihood. Luckily, your mama has a nice house where you can comfortably be at and not feel like you at your mama's house in your old room. The mama had a great suggestion. The mama did not say break up. The mama said, look, just don't get married yet. Y'all should live together and be together for like at least 6 months to see what's going to happen. Trevor's dumb too. Anyway, next up, who's next? Let's get to these. Girl, I said if a fool was a fool was a fool. That fool Cameron, girl, and the fact that they're gonna be on Life After Lockup, I was like, Jesus, please fix it, okay? Before we get into the drunken mess that is Cameron, take 1 second and like the video. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. This fool Cameron, this is why you should not marry folk you met off of YouTube and you did not meet them in real life and you waited for me out of prison and you just married. Girl, it's stupid. You have married a whole cartoon character. Okay, Cameron is a cartoon character. And he's only been in jail for 2 years. This fool. So they got married yesterday. The wedding was yesterday. And but I had a good time last night. I had a good time, meaning she had good dick. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He gave her some good dick. She's tired. She's in the bed. She's chillaxing. He like, why you not dressed? You know, why you not? We got to go to the, my people, you know what I'm saying? Having a little welcome home party for me. Why you not? She like, baby, I'm tired. I don't feel well. She did sound like a bit sick. And she also sounds tired because after speedily marrying him and having a midnight wedding, getting drunk, okay, and getting banged out by a prisoner, because we can tell Cameron was, you know what I'm saying, was around here prisoning her vagina, okay, bang, 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 bang. I can imagine she's a bit tired. She's asleep. And she's I don't feel well. And my thing is, if I don't feel good, if I don't feel well, I don't wanna go anywhere. And you know, my family gonna be there. She's like, I've met most of your folk last night, so I just don't feel well. I don't want to go. I don't feel good. Tired. Now he's upset. So they kind of fussing back and forth because he feel like, well, you're my wife. You should go. You know, why you don't want to go? Don't. And they fussing and he like, who you talking like? Your tone, girl. Not the fact that he felt like she was talking to him in a rude manner. I mean, she was, but I'm like, whatever. I'm grown. We grown. Leave me be. And they fussing, and I'm like, see, you know, you married a cuckoo bird. Cuckoo. Because he really round here upset because his sick new wife does not want to go and drink some more with his family. And I'm like, is he already drunk? And when she said, first of all, I wish his family would have had a welcome home party before our wedding. Ma'am, your wedding was planned within 3 days. So if they may have already planned it for this day and it happened to be after your wedding, or who wants to have a welcome home party before a wedding? The wedding is the most important thing. So again, she gonna stay, he pissed, whatever. So here's the party. It's his sisters. His 3 sisters, which is the ones is the one in the red, the one in white, and also the girl in the black shirt and the dress. Those are his sisters. His auntie who's over there in that white shirt with the blue jean shorts and the red shirt in the back, okay, and then random other people too. So he's at this let's get drunk party with his family. It's his welcome home, get drunk, drinks, shot, and all that shit, okay. And they're like, "Where's your wife? Where's our sister? Where's our sister?" Cameron says, "Oh, well, she didn't want to come. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to be around." I said, "Nigga, what?" So, because he just told his family his new wife did not want to come, she did not want to be around. I'm like, that's not what she said. What she said was, "I'm tired. I don't feel well. I don't think I'm going to go." I was like, the fact that he could not properly explain why she was not there, that she did not feel well, and that's why she did not want to come. Because in my opinion, if someone don't feel well, don't bring your sick ass around me. If you feel sick, keep your sick ass with, because you can't be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it should be a pregnancy thing. Unless she got pregnant that day, he finger popped her, you know, in the car at the gas station, and they then went and had sex at the hotel. So unless she got pregnant on his first day out, which was about a month or so ago, and I hope not that means she's been drinking or whatever. I don't know. My point is, when anyone feels sick, don't bring your sick ass around me. And the way he said it to the time, I get why they were upset because of how he worded it. What you mean she don't want to be around us? What you mean? Okay, I get it. Whatever. So they pissed. He like, I don't care if y'all pissed. Don't tell me, tell her. Don't. I'm like, nigga, what? They then call Aris to find out, hey, sister, why you ain't here? And she sounded sleepy. So she was probably still laying down, even though we saw a scene of her up, getting dressed, taking her daughter to the, getting her daughter ready to go back home. But I'm like, she's a mom. And I'm like, and not only that, who would have had her daughter while she was out with the drunk folk? I don't know. Anyway, she sound tired. The fact that sister with the short hair said, I don't care how much dick you got, you should perk up, or you should not sound tired, or what, you should come around us. I was like, bitch, what? First of all, if your brother me down and I'm tired, I'm staying home. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Okay? I don't feel good. My stomach hurt. I want to puke. Leave me be. But because he fussing with her and he was mad she didn't want to go. He didn't even understand she didn't feel good. He ignored that shit. He then went to them and told them she didn't want to be, which pissed them off. And when they call her because she still don't feel well, and so she don't have she don't have any energy to talk. That I can't believe that. I was like, what? Now, Auntie, who's in a white shirt, red top, booty and shorts, it's like, I just feel like a lot's going on. It's moving so fast, whatever. You're not married, you know what I'm saying? You're finna move out of the state or whatever. A lot is going on. We have concern. We are concerned because we don't know her. Okay, it is a lot to be a husband. Auntie said, I don't think my nephew has the bandwidth, the maturity to be someone's husband. Because he doesn't. And Auntie is trying to talk to him like, you really doing a whole bunch. Calm down. So this fool is drunk. You hear me? This fool is drunk. He was on top of the table. He yelling and fussing or whatever. And sister in the pink shirt with the short hair, who are you talking to? Don't talk to me. Like him and that sister have the same attitude, except he drunk. He's stumbling. And I feel like he on some bullshit. Now, you married him. And now deal with it. Because he up here on the tabletop fussing about, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Leave me alone. Let me live. Trust me. I know what sir. If you can stand up by yourself, then we'll talk. But you're around here being foolish. You're around here looking dumb. And when I was like, I said, I almost made this the thumbnail picture, but I was like, no, I didn't, because, YouTube was funny. And I didn't want them to say I had a whole bunch of alcoholic drinks, whatever. But he really around here being foolish. The fact he even had his foot on the table and they said, sir, why is your wedding ring on the table? This fool had already took his ring off and sat it down on the table. I said, nigga, why? Was your finger itching? Right, Megan. I said, first of all, if you don't get your foot out my chair, you don't get your ass. First of all, you can't even wear shoes past my front door. This fool got shoes on in the house, standing on a table, and has stood up on the table. I think he quickly realized that the table would not hold him because he stumbled and kind of fell. He then just stood in the chair. I said, if somebody don't go get this drunk fool, Lord, and you can tell his family no, he be on bullshit because again, he was only in prison for 2 years. Okay, he was in it for 2 years, and which means he went in at 28. He still is immature. He also probably had a drinking problem, and now that is Eric's problem. Because this man was up there. Why are you wearing the sunglasses in the hotel room, sir? Take them off. Take them off. And he round here just looking foolish. Okay, fully. Oh, we got the bots in here. Let me get the bots out. Are any mods in here? Let me hide the user. Hopefully that gets them out. There we go. But yeah, he's on the B of the S. He's completely on the B of the S. He is completely delusional. He has a bit of a drinking problem. He also has anger issues. And a part of me feel like he could possibly be a bit abusive about things. A part of me feel like Eris don't fully know what she's got herself into because, again, it can just be some B of the S. Okay, some B of the S. I cut on slow mode so that if any bots come in, my mods can get their ass out pretty quickly. Is any bots in here? It may not be the mods in here. I can't see them on the thing. If not, I'll see it and I'll get folks out because I don't feel like adding mods right now. But yeah, okay, he's on the B of the S. Jesus, please get him. Even how he talked to her in the hotel room to me felt a bit abusive because him trying to check how she talked to him when she was really only upset that he was kind of messing with her because she don't feel good and did not want to go. That's what's dumb. I feel like, we're gonna have to see. Hopefully, maybe he'll go to AA. Maybe he will be around here and he will, get better. Probably not. Lastly, we have the Grand Positions. Okay. Now, as I said, everybody want to call Monique. Let me also say something about this Monique dumb stuff because I want to be sure that people understand something. People keep calling Monique dumb. And they keep bringing up how, well, she paid $500 for that one meal. I was like, why y'all keep bringing up that one meal? I mean, there are other things that she's done financially for that man that I feel like, girl. But I also feel like all of them have been dumb in some way for the person they're with. Okay? All of them. So when anyone make it seem like, oh, it's just Monique who's dumb because she paid $500 for a meal, I was like, first of all, they already admitted production paid for that meal because on these shows you get like a per diem. You get money for stuff, you know what I'm saying, for working or whatever. So production gave her the money to pay the bill. So I'm like, that's not the reason to keep calling her dumb. It's other reasons, to be like, girl, what are you doing? But everyone on this show is doing something for a prisoner So let's stop harping on she paid $506 for a meal. I was like, bitch, it was steak, lobster, and a fucking rack of lamb. That's expensive. He got 3 items. Ashley has bankrupted herself and is homeless with Travis, but no one brought that up. Justine has quit her job and is pregnant by that man, and no one brings that up. Iris married somebody 2 days out of prison who had not met her daughter, but no one brought that up. Gabby and Chris were married on the side of a guy on the streets. No one brings that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just want people to look at it more than, well, she, paid for that meal. I was like, it's other reasons she's stupid. Besides that one, everyone on the show has done something for the person who was in prison. So Monique and Derek is the only person who and Michael. Derek has treated Monique better than Iris' husband, Cameron, has treated her. Derek doesn't seem to be rude to that lady. He accepts her crazy behavior. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. So I feel like, it's a lot. And I'm not saying that Monique don't have things to work on, because she do. I'm saying I need folks to stop bringing up. She spent $506 on. I was like, and so what, bitch? I spent I spent money on me. So I guess the difference. My point is, people spend money on what they want to. And to me, a dinner when someone is fresh out of prison and they just get, food that I would eat too, just all in one sitting. Now, I may not get lobster and the steak and lamb in one sitting. But I was like, girl, bye. Anyway, back to them. So he hanging out with his brothers, okay? The brothers that has now shown him how to cut off his location. And because Monique 100%, while this show was being filmed, was a crazy, deranged stalker. Meaning she wanted to know where he was at every moment. A lot of people in prison say that's why when they come home, shit changed, because the person always knew where they were. They was in prison. You never had to wonder where is he? He's in prison with the prisoners. Now that they're out, where are you going? Where you going? I'm going to the bathroom, bitch. Leave me alone. Okay. Anyway, he's like, I love her. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with her, whatever. The brothers, I can fully see, because let's be honest, Derek has made it kind of clear to me that it's him that don't really want to fuck with his family. It's not Monique. It's really him not really trying to hang out with them or whatever, be around them or whatever. Like he not doing it. He, in my opinion, just avoids the family. He tells her to ignore them. I think he does not want to deal with them. But because his 2 brothers showed up, at the little jewelry store, they're talking. They then went to someone's house. And first of all, the brother in the Gucci hat who just got out of prison, I don't like you. You know what? I don't like Derek's family. I don't like the brothers. I don't like the sisters. I feel like all of them are toxic. All of them seem immature. And I feel like for y'all to have such an issue with that girl because she's fat. Now I know, well, she has said some stuff, some phobic stuff against the sister. That sister and Monique were going back and forth. That sister was talking cash shit about Monique, and Monique responded. Look, you can't come at how my body made and get pissed off if how I come at you and how your body made make you feel some kind of way. You can't critique my body and think I won't critique yours. You can't come at me as if you fucking my man who's your brother and think I won't say you acting like you want to fuck your brother. And I feel like Monique and the sisters were fussing that first day. They were fussing with each other. I do feel like the sisters did the most. I do feel like the sisters want to be on the show. I do feel like Derek feel like I was in prison and for some time y'all ain't fuck with me. And for two, as he told them, when y'all was ignoring my phone calls and not doing this and not whatever, Monique was there for me. 10 toed down for 2.5 years. I love her. Folks want to keep saying he using her. At the end of the day, until we see that happen, I'm not going to make it seem like it's no way he can want her. I ain't gonna do that. Because folks are only saying that because she's fat. No one is saying Travis can't possibly like Ashley because she's broke, because she's a smaller white woman. No one is saying Derek can't possibly or the prisoner can't possibly want the free person because she's fat. Oh, he using her. We just, as a plus size woman, let me say, men love plus size women. So I'm not going to keep saying or keep thinking or keep letting other folks, paint the picture that it's impossible for him to like her. Now, is he probably on some bullshit? It's possible. But we have to let that shit play out. Okay? The brother telling him, we don't fuck with BBWs. I was like, oh, really? So the fact that we see the family giving a reason of why they don't like him was because she's fat. Like that's what it is. That is what they are saying. Okay. I said, first of all, sir, the one in the dude in the Gucci hat, sir, you look homeless. You look like you're homeless, and someone gave you 3 pieces of clothing, a shirt, a pants, and a hat that don't match. Okay. Shut up. You just got out of prison. Shut up. We don't mess with BB. Then kept saying her sex gotta be. You know, I would make a phone call. I'm not gonna do it. To say her sex must be whack, her cooch must be whack, cause so y'all think only skinny chicks have good cooch? Go fuck a black. I'm trying to, cause YouTube is funny. Them saying her sex must not be good. It can't be good. It must be nasty. I was like, what? Again, but people want to make it seem as if we're just pulling it out the air that people's issues with Monique is that she's fat. Look at what his family is saying. Look at what his family is saying. I have great coochie. Always have, always will. Okay. Trust me, I know. Okay. And when they were showing the text between Monique and the sisters, the post on social media between them or whatever, they kept coming at her as her being plus size. If I was Monique, I would just not respond to them. I would have already beat his sister's ass. Both sisters. Okay? Beat both their ass. Period. And I would not have nothing to say to them. And I would say, Derek, you need to give your family your phone number, and they should only contact you through you. I do not want them calling my phone, texting my phone. No, I don't want them contacting me in no way. Whatever they want from you or to say to you, it needs to go to you. But because Derek, has not given them his number, whatever yet, so they don't fully have they did not have access to them until now. But I'm like, because they full of stuff. Now, Derek then pulls out his prison iPad. So in prison, prisoners now have these iPads, these devices. So the same way we have, our iPads, so they have, it's like a prison iPad, which when you leave, you take it with you. Now, he shows the brothers stuff he's been getting while he was in prison. The CEO chick of the women who had been contacting him while he was in prison, and how he just don't let Monique see the device because I don't have time fussing with her. Now, Derek, sir, but I also think that's proof he don't have to be with Monique. If he has his tablet with all these women who want him, why is he with Monique? If he don't want to, the crazy seal lady, he can be with her. Yes, everyone's saying Monique is a controlling, but Monique only knows info about his family based on what he told her. The day he was getting out, she said to them, he told me y'all were not there for him. So she's basing how she looks at them based on what he told her. And the fact that we see they are upset from the text and the social media post, you can tell Derek is not contacting them a lot. They think it's her fault. And she's like, no, it's on you. Yeah. You're about to lose your job. Well, see, she may not, because they weren't at the same prison. CO means correctional officer. They weren't at the same prison. She was a CO at the prison his brother was at. So I do wonder if they can get in trouble for talking to somebody from a whole different prison. I know if it's someone in your prison that may be legal, but I don't know how it goes if it's somebody from a whole different prison. So I don't know. But him having an iPad or whatever, and the fact that the brother, that's what we like. They would say, get with somebody who isn't fat. Basically. Get with someone who is not plus size. And he like, that's what I want. Like if you base, he said you base that on stuff the sister said. Get to know her yourself. You may like her. She's not a bad person. For them not to like Monique based on the first fight with that punk ass sister, and they've been going back and forth, it's crazy. It's childish. It's childish. Okay. Now the sisters didn't pop up. Okay, and I don't like none of them. And that one sister, the one. Okay, I don't like Monique. She ain't shit, and she's fat, and she again. If you keep coming for how I look and how I am, I'm gonna come back at you. Okay, They then say, whatever, we got a surprise for you. We gonna go somewhere. They all then went to the mom's grave site. They've never all been there together, and they go there. Now, his mom, he says his mom was murdered right before he went to prison. He was like 20 years old. Mom was shot in like was it a drive-by? Or something. I don't know. He said the mama was shot. Uh, he said how his mama had him young, that his mama was in these streets doing, and you know what? I'm a hustler, baby, or whatever. So that made him want to be in these streets, okay? Because of that. He also said how hard it was to lose his mom, how much he knew that she loved him or whatever. And he also says the siblings or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? I know we gotta all be better, but I feel like his siblings, to me, want to cause more drama than was needed. I don't know if it's for the cameras. I don't. I was not gonna mention this, China. That sister, to me, is trying to use this show for attention. I think she tried to get more attention than Derek does. And I think people say, man, Derek likes the attention. Who don't want to be on a successful TV show and get paid to just live your life? I mean, I would, because I don't want to be on with that. But I feel like I don't get how people want to knock anyone who signed up for the show and feel like, well, they shouldn't like. They're supposed to like the show. But the sister for me is for sure trying to show off her cootie cat or her lack thereof, because I don't know if she's pre or post, pre or post op person. But I don't like her. I don't. She gets on my nerves. She got on my face, and I feel like, I don't know if they realize they can't get popular off this show. And to me, they're making more people root for Derek and Monique. In my opinion. But we also know on these shows that the couples have to have some kind of family in this. We have Monique's sister, who we saw a little bit of. And because they are in Ohio, where he lives, of course, it's going to be his family. So, girl, it is what it is. Okay. So him and all the siblings agreed they're going to be nice. We're going to be nicer. Because he like, look, y'all need to be nice to Monique, whatever. It's my girl. Leave it be. He get back to the hotel room. He was gone all night. Well, not all night. He didn't get back until 11 o'clock to sleep. The fact that she was like, I can't believe he didn't tell me, what he was doing, where he was going, or whatever. He went, why would you go hang out with your family and not tell me? We could have talked about that or whatever. I could have came with you. I was like, ma'am, no. I don't think he needs to talk to her about going to visit his sisters and brothers. I don't think he has to tell you, hey, we going to see my mama's grave. I do feel like she need to lighten the fuck up. Get off that man back. I feel like you do not have to know his every move. But I also feel like, you can't just let somebody know what's going on. Can't let them know. This is the Derek show, but y'all know every season, every season is a fan favorite, or there's the most popular couple on the show. Y'all know a couple seasons, it used to be Mike. It was Mike, Sarah. What was the black girl's name? The three people. It was the black guy from here, the white chick from New York, and then the black girl who was from, I think, Texas. You know, they were the popular thing. Megan, thank you, Megan. So I feel like, you know, every season we used to love Clinton Tracy, train wreck. Every season there's a couple who has the most popular story. I didn't watch stuff before. I had stopped watching at one point because I was tired of the same characters or whatever. But I feel like, you know, right, and then Maria was around here. Deontay and the foolishness. Angela, Tony, you know what I'm saying? That voice. I feel like this is my thing. I like this show. I do. And we know it's also a bunch of bullshit at the same time of it being entertaining, but I'm not going to sit up here and make it seem as if the people on the show should not like being on the show because they are popular. That man went into prison at 19 years old. He's now 20. Is he 29 now? Let me see. He is, 29 now. So, I mean, people who make it seem like I can't believe he like. What do you want? Do we want people on the show who don't want to be entertaining? Come on now, baby Nook. Come on now. The Mormon who fucked a prisoner and got pregnant in the broom closet. So when y'all come around here and we're talking about the show, stop being so fucking cynical about this. We want to be entertained. We complain when the shit is boring, and we don't like the couples because they're boring, and we now have a couple who are engaging. It's like, damn, enjoy it. It's enough dumb stuff going on in the world to where I enjoy coming on here and joking with y'all about love at the Lockup. I'm happy that Derek and them punk ass glasses he be wearing, which gets on my nerves. I hate his fade around them dreadlocks. Okay, I hate the fact that Monique wear clothes she can't fit, but I love them nonetheless. I even like crying as Angela. Is it Angela? Travis and I like this season. I do. So I don't care that he seems to like being on the show. I want him to like being on the show because it's entertaining to see someone. And again, I'm happy the fool's out. Let him be out. I think I was laughing that Travis could not afford damn candles. She got one candle. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we can't be beggars and choosers. We can't want to be entertained, and then once we are, we complain about the entertainment. Come on now, Derek is cute, broke, and sneaky. That is 2 seasons of fun. Yes, this is a really good cast. So I need people who, if you are here to complain and say that ain't real, that's fake, get the fuck out of here. Even if it is, let it be. Let the story play out. Let it play out. When we find out someone was faking it, believe me, I will read them for filth once it is proven they were playing whatever game. But right now, Derek likes fucking Monique. You know, last season was horrible. So let's just enjoy the entertainment of it all. Anyway, they sitting right talking. Okay. Again, I did not know that she was going blah blah. Girl, whatever. He back, leave me. You don't need to get that man's permission to go hang out at his mama grave. Leave it be. Okay. But he like, I'm happy you was able to sleep without me. You know, because you're like, oh, you miss me and where I'm at. Meaning you usually on my head. Okay. I'm happy I came back here and you were sleeping and left me alone. Okay. I'm happy you was around here. Okay. Fact, we haven't had a good cast in a while. TV gold. Okay. Not Derek also like the twerking. He did. Okay. We love Tracy and Clay. Motherfucking crack. Mom, she was smoking crack. Okay. Right. I'm sick of you complaining. Right. Thank you. I'm sick of the complaining. If you want a vetted peer review, right. Get around now. Get around now. Anyway, he's like, I'm happy you was sleeping without me leaving me. So the phone is now ringing. Oh, who was that? Who calling you? Who was that? He said it's part of my PO. So he said the PO told him I was gonna get like a drug assessment call. You know, they have to see what if I'm on. I guess they have to see if he either is doing drugs. I don't know, but he's getting an assessment from somebody through the prison system of the probation of the parole people or whatever. Okay, and they asking him, so did you do drugs? What drugs have you done in life? Like, what drugs have you done? He's like, oh yeah, so I use weed. I did weed. I'm like, okay, you did a little weed, ain't no wrong with weed. He said he then said, and cocaine. I said, cocaine? Okay, now weed and cocaine. Like, are you currently on cocaine? Are you currently on cocaine? I don't know. And he then said heroin. I said, no. No. Look. I didn't look. I was like, heroin. Okay. Now, when he said it, I was like, weed, cocaine. Now, my braids are so long. Look. Well, y'all wonder why I'll be sitting here and I keep doing this. I'm going to show you how long my braids is. So, they're long. So that's why I'm like, oh my God, I got to keep moving them because they literally be in the way. So I just want y'all to know I'm not, just messing my braids to be weird. It's just that they're that long. Anyway, again, Derek said weed, cocaine, and the heroin. Whew. But he then confirmed that he had not done any of that since around October of 2013, meaning when he went into jail. And I was like, oh, Lord, I was like, was he in prison doing that? Lord Jesus, okay. Now, Monique said, I had no idea. I didn't know. Oh my God. I didn't know he did drugs. When she said he told me that he only sold drugs, he did not do them, I said, ma'am, not all drug dealers do the cocaine and the heroin. Most smoke a little weed, okay? And when he said, because she was like, I didn't know that you did drugs. I just didn't know. I had no idea. Oh, I just didn't know. He said, well, yeah, I don't like do it now. I don't do that. He said, you know what I'm saying, when I was selling or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I would use them a little bit too. Now, I don't know nothing about the heroin. But I do know, like they said, like with like meth labs or whatever, the smell of some of them drugs, it does get in your system. That's why some folk you will see on the, in the movies or whatever TV shows, they have masks on. So he said while he was mixing the heroin in, it would get in his system via a table high. It would get in his pores because he was handling it. Okay, I was like, okay. Now he said with that cocaine, he would have to taste it to be sure it was good. I said, I believe that. We see all the movies, they cut it open and they taste on the tongue to be sure that it's actually what it's supposed to be. So I was like, okay. Now I don't know how, I don't know how the heroin is done. But he said, it was from him mixing or whatever. But he's like, I don't do that no more. You can see my body. I don't have any track marks. I said, we don't see none. His body looks amazing. Unless he was, now I've seen TV shows where they show people who would inject it in their toes, because that when you don't see stuff. So I need her to go inspect that man's toes. Go look at his toes, his kneecaps, his knuckles, his penis, because I don't know. But he said, I'm clean, but again, when he's been in jail for 10 years. Okay. So it is what it is. And he looked the same now than he looked before. They must not have had a picture of him then, because that couldn't have been him at 19. That's him now. Anyway, so she's like, I don't know. I think he's holding things back. I don't know if he's lying or being truthful. He's hiding something. Well, yeah, he's hiding who was chasing y'all. He's hiding the goddamn prison iPad. He's hiding some things. Yes. Now Derek told us, of course, I'm hiding a whole lot of shit. I say not a whole lot of. I wonder if what he meant was there's a lot that Monique don't know about me as a drug dealer, because she wouldn't get it. And I said, I get that, because the fact that she believed that he did not do drugs as a drug dealer because I only sell it. The fact that when they were getting chased down, I'm scared. I don't want to die. Monique may be from Chicago, but she ain't from the streets of Chicago. I would not be surprised. So, true story. Story time. I have not done a story time in a while. And I may have said this one before. When I was dating the bad guy, the bad guy, he was a drug dealer. He was. And one day we were at a friend's house. A friend was always at the house. And the friend's mom was a drug addict. Now, I didn't know what drug she did entirely, but I assumed all of them. And we were at the house, and I was sitting in the living room on the couch. And he was like, I got to go in the bathroom with so-and-so to have so-and-so test something out. And I was like, okay. I thought he meant like this on weed or whatever. And there was in there, and I was like, what's the smell? And I'm like, is that crack? Is that a bathroom doing crack? Now, to this day, I don't know if it was crack, if it was heroin. I don't know. All I know is it wasn't weed. And all I know is I was like, is he doing crack? I was like, is he doing crack? Because why would you have to go in the bathroom with her? And this person was a great friend of all of ours or whatever. She was, she was older, but it wasn't like a stranger. It was like, I'm saying, because she was at her house. I'm saying, but I was like, is it crack? Is he doing crack in the bathroom with so-and-so? Is he doing crack? And I was like, oh my God, the bad guy does crack. Why? I want to do. And so when they came out, when they opened the bathroom door, the smell, it was a smell. And again, the drugs I know that people do, you do weed, cocaine don't have no smell because it's powder. Crack has a smell because you have to smoke it. And I feel like, I assume maybe I don't know about heroin. And when he came out or whatever, I felt like he seemed funnier. Like something was different. And she seemed high. And I was like, she was walking around being high or whatever. And then when we left, I was like, what was y'all in the bathroom doing? Oh, she was just testing out some stuff. And I was like, I was like, did you like smoke crack with her? Oh, he was so mad. He was like, what? And I was like, I mean, like, I smelled something that I thought it was crack. He like, are you asking if I did crack? I'm like, I'm just asking what was happening in the bathroom because you acting funny, she high, and something smelled like, and I assume it's crack. He was really mad at me for that. He told me, he was like, no, I would not doing crack. And I don't think he was, but then I was like, the bad guy doing crack. Oh my God. I was so just like I was sitting because it was in the bathroom for like 10 or 15 minutes. And I was sitting there looking like, oh my God, like my boyfriend is smoking crack in the bathroom and like he has to like drive me home now because I don't want to spend the night at his house because he's smoking crack and I don't want to get a crack high. And then I kept thinking to myself, because I'm sitting in the house, am I now high on crack? Because I could smell it. Does crack work like weed? You know what I'm saying? If you could smell the crack in a different room, am I now, do I have a crackhead high? I was so just confused. And so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, no, you know, so that we had a big argument that night. But I just wondered if he was, did you smoke crack in the bathroom, so-and-so? What the fuck you said to me? And I'm like, did you? What was y'all doing in the bathroom? I smelled some. I smelled. It was so. He was so mad at me. But I was like, what? You seem like you have a crack contact high. Okay, so was you? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but he said he was not smoking crack, and I never smelled that smell again. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. But I was like, have I done crack? Because I'm sitting here in the living room and I can smell something funny coming from the bathroom over there. And so am I not crackhead? Will I be fiending for the crack? I didn't eat a pipe? Where can I go? Where do you buy crack pipes from? I was so like, it was a whole thing or whatever. But anyway, that one time I thought my boyfriend was getting high on crack. Anyway, so Derek is telling Monique again that, you know what I'm saying, well, he's telling us that he has secrets that he will not tell her because she would not be ready to deal with the thing that come with dating someone who used to be a drug dealer, who used to do whatever with drug stuff. Okay. And so when he said that, I thought back to that one time. I thought, is he smoking crack in the bathroom so-and-so? And I'm like, see, she would not be able to handle that news. I can, because I'm gangster. Okay. And so yeah, Monique not like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm real rough around the edges since I come from where I come from. So he could tell me stuff and I'm like, oh, that's normal. That's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Monique, she can't do that. Okay. Anyway, the fact that now when she found out about them ladies on that iPad, that's gonna be something. Okay. Now she does ask him, well, did you talk to your sisters about them stalking and following us? He's like, yeah, they said it wasn't them. I don't know who it was. Well, who could it be, Derek? You know, do you have your enemies? Is it your other girlfriend? Man, you my only girlfriend, girl. What do you mean? You must stop. Look, we here. We made it. We together. Forget all that. Sir, tell her you know who it was and move on. He tells us, I can't wait for Monique to go back to Chicago to wrap things up in Chicago to move back here with me in Ohio so we can be together. Okay, I need her to do that. But I also have not seen or talked to the CEO lady. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that's going to go. Okay, so we're going to see. Derek and Monique are entertaining. they will be on Life After Lockup. I'm going to watch that and review that as well. But that is the end of this review. Okay, I hope everybody had a good time, a good kiki, you know. Tomorrow, I will be live to review Love and Marriage DC. No, girl. Yeah, Love and Marriage DC. Tomorrow at around 5:30. The Grammys come on tomorrow, so I will be reviewing those. Monday, I will be having a Super Bowl halftime show, after show recap thing. You know, Rihanna is performing at the thing. So the same way I would do for Versus, where there will be a live after show chat about Versus, we'll have a live after show chat about Rihanna's halftime performance next Sunday. Okay, so yes, so I will see y'all tomorrow around 5 for Love and Marriage, for Love and Marriage DC. I think tomorrow night I'm going to do a live after show chat for Potomac. Tomorrow is the finale. So I think I'm doing it tomorrow night and not wait for Monday. However, I had a great time with y'all. I miss y'all. I love y'all. Okay, we had a good time. Okay, we had a good ass time. So come on back. Look, if you have not already done so, you should have subscribed. Okay, because guess what? If I'm live or I have content, you have to be subscribed to know. Okay, so please like the video. Okay, be around here and subscribe. Okay, be around here. And follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Okay, and yeah, I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.